Hey again, guys. Coming a second time lucky. Hopefully we stay in. Lucy from Lucy Molden Coaching. I had to pull over and have this conversation with you. Just come from an event. We're talking tonight. What the fuck? I mean, WTF. You're letting your excuses stop you from actually doing what you're truly passionate about or what you want. Is that not the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard? Hey, Stephen. Hey again. So as you come on, show me some likes, show me some love, so that I am here. You know that so that I know that you're hearing me. Hey, Sebastiano. And so, right. I've just left a, hey Emma, whatever, we started at 5:30, so 2.5 hour networking event. Hey Trace, how you going? And so just left 2.5 hour networking event. Hey Kirsty. And I've just had a conversation with a lovely lady who is letting her excuses get in the way. And I'm talking like, if you're truly passionate about something, hey Lockie, if you're truly passionate about something, and it's a bit of a rant tonight, because if you're letting your excuses stop you from doing actually what you want to do, that is ridiculous. So the stuff that you were saying, whether it be, like if you're currently looking for outside sources to make you happy, stop. Because it's not going to happen. Hey Brad, what is truly, like what's the thing that you really want to be doing? Right? Whether that's being an artist, whether that's cooking, whether that's being a mechanic, whatever it might be. For me, it was about helping people and being of service to people. So, and to helping people let their shit go. So, hey Amelia, I've just listened to a lady tell me every reason, every excuse as to why she can't have her passion. And I needed to talk to you guys about this, because why stop yourself from having exactly what you want? Now, whether it's a fear that it may not work, whether it's fear of failure, like is that something that you're thinking? Like, is that what's stopping you? Whether it's fear of, maybe you're fearful of what other people think. Who cares what they think? But I get that this all happens subconsciously. And I'm just letting you know, guys, you're going to see cars coming past, because I had to jump on. I couldn't wait half an hour to get home. I needed to talk to you guys now, because there should not be any further time delayed in doing what you want to be doing. Like, if that means you want to be blogging, and you want to be blogging about a certain product, or, a certain topic, whatever it might be, just freaking do it. Nike makes so much money from this. Their slogan is just do it. And so I'm talking, like, are your excuses stopping you from having what you actually want? Think about it. Like, do you actually give a shit about what people think? Is that actually stopping you right now? Or is it outside, I'm responsible for this, or I don't have the time, or I don't have the money? If you put yourself into a situation, say for example, you want to achieve a certain thing, by putting yourself in that place, it makes you become the person that you need to be to get what you actually want. And so to do this, you need to remove the fears. You need to remove the limiting decisions or limiting choices. And you need to remove the negative emotion towards that. Or whether it it's, you get this lifetime. You have now. Whether and I'm saying this actually directly to the people that have wanted to go into business. Hey, Melissa. So the guys that have wanted to go into business, or you've wanted to do, like, you want to travel, or whatever it might be, and if you are 50 plus and letting your excuses take control of your life. Now, the average life is 80, right? And so average life is 80, and maybe do a grid up for, and of 80 squares, and wipe out, hey Jesse, cross out the ones your age, your number of actual squares, and get to the point where you go, okay, I've got so many squares left. Have you ever spent time in an aged care home? And if you haven't, I encourage that you do, because go spend some time there. And because the one thing that festers through those places is regret. And, you know, the not doing, there is more. People don't talk about the things that they did. They talk about the things that they didn't do and the things that they regret from not doing and not taking the chance or not taking the risk. Far out. Life would be boring without mistakes. Frickin' learn from them. I'm stuck in the traffic. You're still stuck in the traffic. No, I'm actually pulled over, Jessie. I had to get on this live and talk to you. The traffic is like, I'm in a country town. There's no traffic. I had to pull over. So I had to talk to you guys about this, like, because if you're letting your excuses or your limiting thoughts stop you from actually having what you want. Hey Dale, how are you? If you're letting your limiting thoughts or your excuses actually stop you from having what you want, think about it. If you get one life, do you want to be sitting in your aged care room or sitting in a hospital bed hating the fact there's things that you did not do? Whether that be travel, whether that's the actual career, whether that's, you know, far out, seeing your kids more, it might be that, being more present. Stop letting your excuses get in the way. And I'm coming, this is so important, because I've just spoken with a woman that has literally she goes, oh, maybe when I'm retired I can have what I want. There is no other time than now. There is no other time than now. If you want it, you make it happen. You just do it like Nike says, right? And if you're letting your excuses get in the way and there's something actually you know that you actually want, you need to send me a message, because, like, you get this one life. And we need to get rid of this, because, like, I can't imagine spending another day, hey Jackie, another day in something that you don't like. If you hate what you do, freaking change it. If you don't like the circle that you're in, change the people. If you don't like the house that you're in, move. If you don't like the job that you're in, get another job. If you don't like your career or you don't like your business, sell the business, get a new one. Go follow your passions. That is what I'm talking to you about tonight, guys, because it's so important. And I get that this is coming on strong, but this, man, if you are 50 plus and you've always wanted to open that ice cream store or whatever it might be, just bloody do it. Because, like, and I just say this before, have you ever spent time in an aged care facility where the one thing that gets talked about is the things that they did not do? The things that they did not do. So if your passion is theatre, if your passion is making necklaces, if your passion is cooking, if your passion is whatever your passion is, it could be anything. It could be driving. If you're passionate about driving, there's Uber for that. Like, just do it. Because there is no worse thing than having a life of regret. Who cares if you make a mistake? You can change. If you want to move to a different place, if you want to move to a different country, just do it. You're in control of your situation. If you're letting these outside sources dictate as to whether or not you can achieve or what you can or can't achieve, you're going to let that happen. So if you think you can or you think you can't, you're going to be right. And it's, hey Netra, how are you? You know, this is just so important. So important. Like, for me, fear is not something I have to face. I've dealt with that, you know, but it's a thing that, you know, when you make choices, you come from love or you come from fear. And a lot of the world is coming from fear, which means that they stop doing what they want to be doing, because maybe they're fearful about what other people think. Maybe they're fearful of failure. Maybe they're fearful of success. I'll get the word out. Maybe you're fearful of success. Who knows? Only you know. Only you know. Hey Jeremy, how are you, man? Whatever it is, you need to stop doing shit that you don't want to do. If it does not make you happy, if it does not fulfill what you are truly passionate about and what you want to do, fucking stop. Right? Like, hey Dan, do what you want to do. And whether it's the most ridiculous thing you think it could possibly be, bloody, if you're agreeing with me and you are hearing me on this, please send me some likes and some loves. Hey, Mitch. You know, like, oh my gosh, I'm like bubbling up about talking about this because I just don't see the point in wasting time. I don't see the point in staying in places where, you know, you're feeling stagnant or not wanting to achieve what you truly are possible to do. Hey, Sophia, how are you? You know, like, don't play victim to your excuses. I don't know how long I've been going on here tonight, guys. There we go. And thank you for these loves. Well, people do care, Stephen, so thank you for putting your... That's fine. If you don't, if you want to enjoy your hate or enjoy your fear, whatever it might be, like, you can have that. That's okay. And you can unfollow me. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. And so that is a prime example, guys. Fear of what other people think. Like, I'm getting some hate. That's really interesting. Hey, Deb. How you going? Hey, Danny. So, like I said, if you like not actually doing what you want to be doing, if you don't want to be, if you're not doing something that you're passionate about, and doing your mainstream job is eating you up, then freaking change it. If your excuses or limiting beliefs or limiting decisions are stopping you from having exactly what you want, hey Belle, shoot me a message. Let's get rid of this. Have the life that you want. And unfortunately for some people, they will live in their fear. You've seen that there's a message on this live feed right now. They will live in their shit. They get to enjoy that. Because I can tell you right now that comes from one thing, and that is fear and fear only. And they're not happy with their own situation. So that's all that is. If you want to change it, fucking change it. Alright, so I really hope you've got something out of tonight's live. If you've just jumped on, watch the replay. Don't play to your excuses. Actually do what you want to do, because, man, you have one life, and regrets, like, really something that you don't want to be having, sitting in a hospital bed, hating life. Hey, Haley, go spend some time in an aged care home. Hey, Nicole, go spend some time in an aged care home. Go spend some time with, whether it be your grandparents or someone else's, and have a chat to them. And the one thing that you will continually find is the regret that they didn't do something or they didn't achieve something in their life that they truly wanted to. And now it's too late. So you get one life and you're here for one. And if you're not going to follow your passions and you're going to play at your excuses, then you're going to get that regret. And if you don't want that, now is the time to change it. So I hope I had to pull over and tell you this. I hope you're having a lovely evening. I really do. What is today? Today is Tuesday, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow night on live. I had to pull over and tell you this in message, so it's so important. You get one life, guys. Don't play to your excuses. I will talk to you tomorrow. Much love. Hey, Karen, watch on the replay, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.